my friends. Today we're doing a standing yoga sequence, Halloween themed, and I'm dressed as Darth Vader, and Chiquita is Yoda. We're going to start with some sun salutations, but before we get started, if you need to use yoga blocks, go ahead and grab those. We'll use that to help us get closer to the ground without actually bending that far down to the ground. But of course, if you don't need them, you don't need them. Ready? Let's get started. Let's start in mountain pose, grounding down through the feet, standing nice and tall. Let's take one more breath here. On the next inhale, upward salute, extending through the fingertips. Next breath, we're folding all the way down, maybe to your shoes or feet. Here's another place where you can use blocks if you want to place your hands on the block, like so. Next breath, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Option here to bring the arms out to the sides if that feels right to you. Once again, we fold forward, hands to feet. Next breath, we sweep the arms out in front into chair pose, bringing our behind towards the back of the room. Once again, upward salute, bringing the arms up above and down into mountain pose, breathing here. Let's do that 2 more times. Up in the inhale. Exhale, we fold forward. Halfway lift. Or half fold. Once again, hands to feet. Hands sweep out in front, chair pose. Up above, upward salute. And hands down into mountain pose. Breathe. You're doing great. Let's do one more of those. From here, from mountain, inhale, lift the arms up above. Forward fold as we dive forward. Hands to shins, halfway. Hands down to the feet. Hands sweep out in front as we sit into our chair. Hands come up above and they sweep down by our sides. Very nice. From here, let's ragdoll the arms side to side. Good. Let's start with our warrior one. So bringing our right leg back, we're going to pivot it 45 degrees. We're going to bring our hands together so that our index fingers are together and our thumbs are together. And that's going to be above our head. So hands sweep up above, and then we make that mudra, bringing our index finger and thumbs together, interlacing the rest of our fingers. Hold your lightsaber up, and we're going to hold there for 5 breaths. Good, and sweep the arms down. Very nice. Step in, opposite leg comes back. Same back leg is angled at a 45 degree. You want to keep the legs nice and stable so you're not too wide out. Hands are going to sweep up again, and we're going to make that mudra once again. Grab onto our lightsaber, point it up, nice and straight spine. Breathing here, 5 breaths. Good, and sweep the arms down, step in. Nice, step into mountain pose, nice and steady. Very nice. I'm going to rotate so you can better see what I'm doing. Let's go into that warrior stance. Same stance with our legs that we had before. Moving the chest to be in line with our bent knee. Again, we're going to sweep up above like we're grabbing our lightsaber. From there, though, we're going to transition to sweeping it down by our side like we're battling someone. And I want you to make that transition slow. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Good. We're going to flow with our breath. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, sweeping it down to battle. Very nice. Let's do 3 more. Here's 3. 2. And last one. Very nice. Now switch legs, opposite leg in front. Find stability in your legs. Line the chest with your bent knee. Hand sweep up. Grab your lightsaber. And transition over to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, sweeps down. 3 more. Here's 3. And 2. And last one. Very nice. Step forward. Step it out. Good. Let's work on warrior 2 this time. Same stance, 45 degrees. You've got it by now. Now instead of keeping the chest where we had it before, we're going to bring it towards the front. And we're going to open our arms for warrior 2. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. I like to have my palms up. The traditional way is to have it down. But in Ananda Yoga, they have their hands up for receiving. So you choose today if you want to receive from the force or feel grounded in the force. Breathe here, 5 breaths. Good, sweep the arms down. Good, opposite leg in front. Same stance. Arms sweep up. 5 breaths here. Good, arms come down, rotate. Very nice. From here, working on reverse warrior. So right hand comes to our back. Left hand is going to sweep up and over. Bend into that left knee. Hold here, 5 breaths. Good, bring the hand down, straighten the knee, switch sides, right knee bends, right hand comes up and over, hand to the back, left hand to the back or down your leg. Last breath. And bring the arm down. Good. Move the toes to face forward. Shake out the hands. Good. Left leg forward. Same stance as before. Extended side angle. Bringing our left hand to our leg. Extending our right arm overhead. Breathe here. 5 breaths. Good. Somersault that hand back. Take a breath and then switch directions. Right hand rests on the right leg. Left hand sweeps up and overhead. 5 breaths here. And sweep the hand back down. Very nice. Good. Take a breath here. Now we'll come back to that warrior stance. This time we're going to do all those same poses, but we're going to flow through them. So that means that one breath, one movement, it'll be more of a continuous movement, a flow, like a sentence would flow of poses. Don't worry, I'm right here. I'm going to guide you through it. Ready? Starting with that warrior stance that we've been practicing. Chest is in line with our bent knee for warrior 1. Sweep the arms up to touch. From here, we're going to pivot and bring our hands out to the side, chest forward, warrior 2. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up, reverse warrior. Sweep the left hand and rest it on your left leg as you bring your right hand overhead. Breathe here, 5 breaths. Good, sweep that hand back, point the toes forward, and then switch legs. Right leg is in front, left leg is bent at a 45-degree angle. We bring our chest in line with our bent knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up above to touch. Exhale, let's open the arms into warrior 2, chest forward. Very nice. Left hand comes down, right hand comes overhead. Reverse warrior. Right hand comes down, resting on our right leg. Left hand sweeps up and overhead. Extended side angle. Holding here. Continue to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Find a place of calm as you're breathing. Allow the chaos of your day to just go away. Good. Sweeping that hand up and overhead, pointing the toes forward once again. Taking a breath here. Very nice. Pointing the left leg forward like we did before, working on triangle pose. So I'm going to start working with my blocks. So I'm going to place my block on each side of my leg. And I'm going to bring my right leg back, pointing both toes forward. And then I'm going to pivot the back foot a little bit, 45 degrees like we did before. And I'm going to hop my hand to the block that's on the outside of my leg. Option here to bring your right hand to your hip, or if it's available to you, bring it up above. Triangle pose. Hold here, 5 breaths. If you need to lower your hand and bring it back up again, that is totally okay. Continue to breathe. Focus on the ebb and flow of your energy, of your breath. Good, bring that hand down. Both hands to the block, step forward and switch legs. Opposite leg comes back. Find stability. Straighten out the front leg. Move the blocks if you need to. I'm going to place my fingertips on the block that's on the inside of my foot. I'm going to bring my left hand up. Remember, you can always bring your left hand to your hip or to your back, whatever feels right to you. 5 breaths here. Good, bring the hands down to the block, step forward, and gently make your way up into mountain pose. Breathe here. Good. Now we're going to work on our balance. First one's going to be tree pose, which I'm going to rename Yoda's balance, because Yoda was very good at having balance. Now, different options here. You can line yourself up with the block so that you have a kickstand. And you can bring your right knee out to the side. I guess it's your left knee. Good option to bring the hands into prayer hands. And maybe that's as far as your tree is able to do today, and that's okay. Now, if you are more flexible and you can bring your leg further up, maybe you need to move your pant leg, that's okay, do that. Hands can be in the front, or if you're feeling daring, bringing them up above. Let's breathe here. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open and release. Good. Breath here. Good. Switch sides. Opposite side. Hands to chest or up above. Tall spine. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open. Very nice. Shake it out. Good. Continuing with our balance, working on airplane arms, which I'm going to rename Millennium Falcon. We're going to bring our feet behind the blocks. Good. And we're going to step back. Toes are pointing in the same direction. High lunge. Good. Now bend a little bit forward. Maybe here you need to bring your hands to the blocks, and that's okay. And bring the palms to face the ground. Here's our Millennium Falcon. Breathe here. 5 breaths here. Good. Hands to the block. Step forward. Opposite leg comes back. Left leg back. Toes are still pointing forward. When you're ready, palms face the ground. Good. Hands to block. Step forward. And gently make your way back up, mountain pose. Breathe here. Good, let's do that again. This time, we're going to see if we can lift our back leg. Maybe that's not available to you today, and that's okay. I want you to be kind to yourself. So right leg comes back. We find stability in our high lunge. Arms, flat palms, face the ground. Bring yourself a little bit forward and see if you can bring your toes up for the ground. Maybe a little bit, maybe not at all. You're hitting turbulence, a little wobbly. Need to miss those asteroids. Good, and bring the back leg down and bring the head up. How did you do? Step forward, opposite leg back. Remember, you don't need to lift the leg if that's not available to you. You always have choices. Good, hinge forward. Bring your body forward. As you bring your heel up, palms face the ground. Go slowly and bring your leg up if you choose. Good, hold there, nice and stable. Picture the Millennium Falcon flying around. If you're a Disney fan, I love Star Tours. That's one of my favorite rides. They're always dodging asteroids and the AT-AT and the stormtroopers. Good, gently bringing the foot down and straightening up. Stepping in, mountain pose here. Breathe. Very nice. Now from here, we're going to work on a side-to-side lunge, so we don't need the blocks. So toes point forward. And then we're going to bring our body weight towards one side and then to the other. So bring yourself towards your right leg, extending the left leg. Back to center. Let's do that with the other side. Extend and center. Once more each side. And center. Good. Now heel toe your feet back in. Hands together. May the force be with you. If you enjoyed this workout, tell me down in the comments. I want to hear from you. What's your favorite Star Wars character?